Welcome to Basic Training for California Library Literacy Services. Today we'll be talking about the annual calendar for reporting. CLLS funding follows the state of California's fiscal year from July to June. Funding is awarded at the start of the state fiscal year, no earlier than July 1st. All participating programs must submit 3 forms per year. One is an annual application, one is an annual final report, and the third is a combined mid-year report and pre-application. The annual application is generally due in spring, or we've listed May. In the annual application, currently participating CLLS libraries provide narrative information and their budget for the coming year. The state library provides the tentative funding level for the budget, which is calculated from the previous annual final reports. This helps us determine your funding that will be awarded after July 1st of the coming year. The annual final report is due in the fall, September. It's due after the conclusion of a fiscal year, and the reporting covers July to June, the previous fiscal year. So you have several months to gather the data. This is the most detailed and time-consuming report. It will include all of your program activity data, such as demographics for learners and for volunteers, outputs including the number of hours of service, and the number of programs, and outcomes including progress on roles and goals. The most recently completed reports are used as a basis for the following year's funding formula, and there is always a 1-year lag. For the year 23-24, for instance, the state library would be using the 21-22 annual final report, because we would not have your report from 22-23 until the fall of 2023. So therefore, we can't use it to calculate and make a funding decision for an award that we would have already issued. The final report you'll file is a combined mid-year report and pre-application. It's due at the end of January. This is quite a short form with brief narratives and a budget report, and it serves 2 purposes. The first is to let the state library know whether you're on track to spend the current fiscal year's funding award, and the second is to let the state library know the services for which you plan to apply for funding for the next fiscal year. So for example, if you do not offer family literacy, but you'd like to offer it next year, this is where you would tell us, and that would help us calculate the tentative award amounts. Because we all share the same pool of money, we have to divide the pie according to the number of applicants. If you offer a service and you'd like to drop it, so if you offer family literacy, but you don't intend to offer it in the future, this is the point at which you would let us know as well, so that we can allocate your funds to another program. If you have any questions about the reports and the application, please contact your California Library Literacy Services staff at the California State Library. Our email is clls@library.ca.gov.